Welcome back to the channel, guys. Happy New Year to you all. 145 Alive. 145 Alive is an event that was founded by Tim, Golf 5 Tango Mike. He also has a YouTube channel. I'll put a link to his channel in my description. And my weekend's been put on hold. I may have had COVID before, but I've actually tested this time and I'm positive. So all my plans went out the window. So last minute I decided to join in on the event, and I'm quite close to Northampton. I live in Leicestershire, so I thought I'd join the Northampton Net, which was being run by Chris 2E0UKH, or also known on YouTube as Digital Analog Ham. So I went to a reasonably bit of high ground near me, only about 100 metres above sea level, just off a road here between Leicester and Peterborough, the two cities, on the A47. You can see my location there on the screen now, and you can also see a list of stations taking part. I only focused just joining the Northampton Net. I didn't make a point of contacting any of the others at the time. So anyway, sit back, relax and enjoy. There's a little 10 metre section towards the end of the video where I've purchased myself for Christmas. I got myself an ATAS 120A, so I decided to have a bit of a play and set it up and just see how it works, and obviously listen to 10 metres as the band's open a lot at the moment. So you'll also hear Chris 2E0UKH. He did a live stream on YouTube, and you'll hear him getting across the pond as usual. Anyway, sit back, relax and enjoy.
Steve, and then we'll see what other stations are hearing Jason, because he's very strong to me. So last call for anyone, well, not last call, but for this time, any other stations hearing Steve in Rushton. He's 2E0 Yankee Bravo Juliet. Okay, nothing heard. Any other stations hearing Jason? He's my friend there, 2E1HKO Jason. I've got him down as near the A47 in Glaston. Anyone hearing Jason?
Yeah, OWS.
Mike 0, Mike Lima.
Mike 7, DQO.
Okay. Mike 0, Oscar Foxtrot in Huntingdon. He's here in Jason. Go ahead, Rich. Give Jason a call.
Mike 0, Oscar Fox, returning yes. 2E1HKO. 2E1HKO, M0 OWF calling you.
Yeah, M0 OWF. Yeah, you're coming across about a 5 and 5 to me. I have moved location, Chris. I'm near South Luffenham now, on the A47, grid locator IO92 November Popper. Yeah, you're coming across nice and clear, Richard. A nice 5. I'm not sure if the band conditions have dropped a little, but they do seem to be fluctuating. But yeah, nice to speak to you. Name here again, this end, as Chris has mentioned, is Jason. Back to you from 2E1HKO, I'd say mobile, if that's politically correct, Chris.
2E1HKO, M0 OWF. Yeah, you're a 5-7 with me, no problem at all. Bit of flutter. Like you say, the band conditions are up down like a fiddler's elbow, but no, I'm working you quite well. North Luffenham, yeah, no problem, know where you are. And yeah, fair old trip up to there. So, well, enjoy your roaming around, and I'll put it back to net control. Like I say, operator name is Richard, QTH Huntingdon, operating at 50 watts into an X5000 collinear about, I think it's just over 100 feet ASL to my house. So there you go. 2E0UKH M0 OWF.
Yeah, thanks for that, Rich. Copying Jason there. He's a friend of mine, known him for a while now. Now, there was quite a lot of stations that came back to Jason saying they could hear him. They all went together. So I think the best thing to do, Jason, you put a call out and you pick out the ones you can hear. You know, if there's more than one, you can take one after another for the next 5-10 minutes, and get your pen ready and put a call out, Jason, and see who you can go back to.
Yeah, 2E1HKO mobile. Yeah, I think there was a call. I did actually write down, but it was a bit too quick for me. The call sign ended in Mike Lima from 2E1HKO.
Yeah, good afternoon, Jason. Mike Lima Portable. Name this end is Tim, Tango India Mike. Currently operating Portable just to the east of the town of Newmarket. Up on a slight bump, couldn't really call it a hill, just a bump, about 91 metres above sea level, and running 50 watts from a 991 Alpha into a 5/8 whip on top of the car, and not much of a ground plane on the car. It's a Hyundai Tucson, which is all glass roof, so a tiny strip of metal at the back which the mag mount is attached to. Back to you from Mike Lima Portable.
Mike Zero, Mike Lima Portable, 2E1HKO returning. Yeah, my end, I've just got a dual band antenna on a tri-mag mount. It's not brilliant on the car. I've got one of these VW Arteons, and I think it's sort of a mixture of aluminium and a steel on the roof, but I think the strengthening bar seems to hold it on. So I'm actually running a FT991, running about 30 watts. But you're coming across to me. It is fluttering a little bit, but the audio is perfect. I've got no sort of any noise behind you at all, actually. So it's quite noise free where I am. But anyway, nice to speak to you. And I'll say 7.3 for this one. I am going to be listening on the net, and I'll try, if I'm not mistaken with my fast handwriting, there was a Mike 7 Delta Kilo Oscar from 2E1HKO.
Yeah, M7DQO, Delta Queen Oscar. Yes, thank you very much, 2E1HKO. You're a lovely signal over here in Holbeach St John's, which is Italy Oscar 92 X-Ray Romeo. Thank you very much for the contact, and it's good to hear you on here. So the operator name this way is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo. I'll pass it back to you, 2E1HKO M7DQO.
Are you about? So it was a good try, because Jimbo follows all the crazy things I get up to. He's a great supporter and a good friend to have. Right, just going through the list. M0MML, we know he's still about. Paul in Northampton, he's gone. Dave in Peterborough. M7DQO. I've changed location. Just seeing if I'm hearing you any better. Are you hearing me, Dave?
Chris, it's Mike Lima. Dave did come on to say that he couldn't actually hear you now. He can't actually hear you.
Okay, thank you for that. He went from being poor to being good, and then he faded out again. But I have moved forward a bit, so I didn't know if it was because I moved. So thank you for that comment. So we got Jason, Rich. I just marked Rich has left. He's left us. So it's hard keeping this up to date. You know, if this was on a computer, it'd be a lot easier. You can update things, but anyway, Rich has gone. 7ATJ.
Yep, speaking you loud and clear. Giving you signal 7, radio 5.
Okay, thank you to Jason, my fellow net controller, stepping in there, and much appreciated. So we did put a few calls out and we didn't get any response, so it's nice to get a new call sign on the list. What was your name and location, please?
Yes, name is Adam, Alpha Delta Alpha Mike, and my location is just south of Royston in Hertfordshire.
Okay, Adam, yeah, got all that. You're a good 5 and 5 to me. So what we do is people call in. It's not about me doing all the waffling and talking. It's about passing people around and people get in contact. So any stations here in Adam? He's in Royston. He's Mike 7 Alpha Tango Juliet. Adam in Royston. Anyone here in Adam? Okay, I'm sure they are hearing you, Adam. So you put a call out and see who comes back to you.
Execute. This is M7ATJ. Execute.
Okay, well, given how far away you are, you know, you're 45 miles away from me, so you're obviously getting out well. I can hear you. Jason can hear you. Let's just check in. Can anyone else hear M7ATJ, Adam?
M7PLO returning. Yeah, I can hear Adam. He's only giving me about a 5-3. A little bit noisy on the audio, but if I pin back my ears, I can hear him. Chris, back to you.
Yes, thanks very much. I'm receiving him fairly weak, you know, but good radio. Radio 5. Police have just gone past me, Paul, by the way. If they pull up next to me, I'm pulling the camera out. That would be funny. They'll think I'm one of these auditors. But, they've gone now. But, yes, I am receiving him. He's at Radio 5.
This was my final location for the 145 live event. I think I'm in Rutland. South Luffenham is in that sort of direction there. So now I'm going to have a play on 10 metres using the ATAS. Right, I've just tuned up, just listening to the New York repeater on FM.
Papa Delta 4 Echo Hotel, this is Five Tango Golf Papa, and I will say 7 degrees to you. I've logged our contact in QRZ, and I hope you have a great day. 73.
Mike 0, Echo Kilo Lima, listening through.
A0HR North Dakota listening.
North Dakota, this is Golf Mike 0, Echo Kilo Lima in northeast Scotland. Repeater is very strong in my QTH. Over, over.
Golf Mike 0, Echo Kilo Lima. This is
Lovely to see the repeater open at the moment. W in my hometown today, it's only plus 3 degrees, and waiting for the shelter time, over. Well, that over was very disrupted, very disrupted.
But it's only fair to let you know, Mike, we are live streaming on YouTube, so if you want to hear yourself, see how you sound, you know, 3,500 miles away, have a look on YouTube, Digital Analog Ham. We're live streaming at the moment.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, very nice indeed. Well, you sound great, and thank you for being a part of the YouTube video there. Sounds great. You got a good signal. You come up, you go anywhere between 5 and 8 to 10 over 9 here. Anywhere between 5 and 8 and 10 over 9, but the signal, the audio, and the modulation is perfect. You can't beat it. I'm running approximately 80, 90 watts barefoot power here, and the antennas are on
4-element cubicle quad. It's on a 10.5-meter boom, 19 meters over the ground, looking at you. We're at the present time, we have a few flurries falling here of snow. And we're just outside New York City by 8 kilometers in the New York City line, 25 minutes from Midtown to Manhattan, and it's nice to be heard there in the Mobile. Microphone back to you, of course, from Whiskey 2, Yankee Papa. Your friend Mike, over.
Yes, okay, Mike. Well, you sound fantastic. You really do. Have you got some compression going on now? I'm wondering what microphone you've got. I'm just on a ICOM 7100 with a HM151 microphone. I'm only on 50 watts, and 50%, and I've just checked it. You're on nearly 100 watts. I mean, I'm only 3 dB behind you. You know, if I doubled my power, which I can't legally, I would have 3 dB gain extra. So, you're sounding the audio is really punchy. Just curious what you're running.
Okay, very good indeed. Well, it sounds great. You got a nice setup over there with the ICOM 7300. I like that radio very much. It's a very nice SDR radio. Very nice indeed. I'm running what's known as the Signal 1 CX11A by Signal 1 transceiver, Signal 1. And you're putting in a beautiful signal over here. Really, really nice, I got to tell you. It's a very beautiful receiver here. All the best to you and the family. 73's in the Mobile, and thank you for the call. I hear a couple of other guys calling me there, and we will definitely do it again. 73's from New York, and your friend Mike. W2 Yankee Papa. All the best and continued success with the Mobile. Over.
Okay, many thanks. And, thank you for having some time. Most people rush you, give you a 5 and 9, and then they move on. So it was nice to have a chat with you there and have a proper conversation. So you're doing a good job. Many thanks. 73.
Okay, 73 is my pleasure. Yeah, the antenna works beautifully. There's nothing like a 4-element quad. Very, very nice antenna. You can't beat it. It's very hard to beat this antenna. All the best to you and the family. W2YP stateside, QRZ Europe.